it's just Q&A. We just ask questions and we just chat. And I mean, Tekla was here last
Yeah,
time. You were here. But yeah, whatever you have
yeah,
questions on, I'm down to And so usually this is for people in my coaching, but none of them are on today. But let me ask Penny to come on actually. Um,
yeah. I just came here to chill with y'all, just to crack some jokes and have some laughs and shit.
he's gonna hang out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had fun last time.
yeah.
Now
So
I started posting a little bit more, like slowly. Like I dropped a song. I've been doing like the podcast and shit, so I've been like doing like a live stream
oh,
on that.
you have a podcast?
Um,
What's your podcast called?
yeah,
You want to put the link here?
it's yeah. Wait, you checked the you seen the title yet? Did you check the title out yet? I added you on the share drive. I know Panda saw it,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't know.
You shared it in the email, right? Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
saw
I
that.
got the full.
I saw that
You liked
video.
it?
What
What
were
you
you?
think?
Yeah. So like the topic was I like she's like handle your scandal whatever, but then she said
Yeah,
what was the topic? It was about like relationships or something.
yeah. So I put the whole clip together. I want you to check it out. Tell me what you think. I'm actually add you on that one real quick. Let me
Yeah, I mean, I was just confused what that was all
So what we
about.
were talking about, I know, because I didn't add the question in there, but I added it in the new
What was the
one.
question? Yeah.
It was
Send a link of your podcast in the group chat.
okay. I don't
Thank
have it
you.
all the way up yet. All I have is like the clips right now. Yeah,
It's
I'm working. I'm
fine.
still building it up. I'm only like 6 episodes in. But the
Well,
Oh wow.
just send any link of your one of your podcasts. Maybe I'll listen
okay,
to it later.
okay, I'll send it to
Have
you.
you listened to mine, Tekla?
No, that's why I'm asking you guys. And
I put it
because
here.
I
I put it.
really want to get started and I want to listen to more podcasts and see how people put their content together and stuff like that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I if you guys put your email
No,
Maybe
in
just
the
put
sure.
your link.
I don't have a link
Any
yet. I don't have a link
no.
yet.
I mean like any link of you've never posted any of your you've never put them out there?
Not yet. All I did was add. I'm just like building up the content, and I'm just like
Okay.
I'm video editing it all right now. So like I'm just like all of like my friends and all the people that I know. I just add you to the share drive, and you can check the
Yeah,
actual.
let me give you my email.
Yeah, show me. It has to be a Gmail, but I'll add you to the
Yeah,
share
it's
drive.
a
So tell me
Gmail.
what you think.
I think you already
I
have
don't know
my
who still
email.
uses
Yeah, I already
Yahoo.
got you. I already got you. Right.
Oh, you sent it to me, Tekla.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, you
Wait, it's
direct
supposed to be
sent
to
it to me.
everyone.
Here, I'll put
No,
it.
let me.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, no, I just sent it to you. So I just put it in
Wait,
the
just
general one. I
okay. Let
sent
me
it in
see.
the general one, so it's for everyone.
excuse me.
Okay,
Let's see.
you got it.
Yeah, it's like 11 where you're at, right, August?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, it's only 8 here.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
I stay up late for
Oh,
these.
Penny's hopping on. Hey, what's up,
What you
Penny?
need? What you
Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
need? Hey,
sorry I'm a little late.
How dare you?
girl, you're
I'm just
fine.
kidding. Okay. How's your guys' day? What do you guys do today?
Worked and ate.
Working eight. Remote working. Penny has she's going you're going live this week, right? Penny?
Yeah, I'm going live this week, Wednesday. I booked. I think I'm gonna do because I was supposed to do the promotion for to promote like the coaching program, but I guess I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow, just depending on how
Wait,
late
wait.
I work tomorrow.
You're promoting it tomorrow or on Wednesday?
Well, on Wednesday is the interview one, but I want to try to get
With your client
that.
or with your mentee?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
your
want to try
videos are
to.
getting a lot of views, so it's good. You know.
Is it? I haven't checked.
You got like 300 plays. Your other one where it was just you got 800 plays, so that was good. Um, but and then if you use that tool, the GoSo one, you should get a lot more engagement for sure as well.
Uh-huh.
But right now, so Penny is part of the program, and she wants to build influence. So we're getting her past 9,000 followers now. Probably get past 10K soon. But I think the main thing is like people need to know more about you, right? So I think the interview will help people get to know more about you, and I think
Yeah.
that should be good.
But let me ask you. I'm looking at Penny's Instagram right now,
Yeah,
and this goes to Ray, and like her engagement is
yeah,
not that good. Like, why is it like that? And yet you keep on adding more followers on there.
yeah. So the followers we gain are from like theme pages, like generic theme meme pages. So that's why if you post interesting viral content, they're gonna engage. But if it's just like content, like we're getting here with people who are just like from a lot of theme pages, right? But if the content you're posting isn't like viral or interesting, it's not like they're gonna engage, right? Just because you're getting followers doesn't mean they're all gonna like all your posts, unless if it's interesting or like you know, has some other virality to it. But they are real and they will engage with certain posts. So for example, if you made a post about like Donald Trump or something, like people like I'll show you this page that I grew. And their engagement, it's like it's not. I mean, it's not bad if you think about. So Nicholas, I helped him grow from like under 5K to like 75K now. And you look at his personal ones; they don't get a lot of plays, but the ones that are viral, like this one that got like you know, 6,000. What else? This one got like 10,000 plays. This one got 6,000. Another one. And then there's another one he did a Donald Trump one. So if you post like interesting, controversial topics, you're gonna engage a lot more. But like this one got 400 comments, and so this is because he posted something that's very, you know,
Virtual.
not polarizing but controversial and gets people to comment. And like this is the same way that I'm growing Penny, but it's like if you have an interesting thing, they'll comment and engage. Like they're not gonna engage on every single post. You know what I mean?
So
Unless if
can you guys add your emails in there so I can add you to this share drive so you can check out this content and just tell me your honest opinion about it. Like, I'm doing this podcast. I'm trying to get like real feedback from everyone that just to see if it's interesting to you or if
what's
it's
your podcast gonna be about exactly? But
so it's about relationships between, just men and women relationships. And the one that you were talking about that's in question, we were talking about the specific one was, oh, can you still be friends with your ex if you're in a new relationship? Right.
okay,
So I
Yeah,
kind of
why
set
not?
this right, right. You should join in the podcast. So I set the stage where I kind of like I asked one of my friends. You can see it in the video. It's like a 4-minute long video. You guys are gonna see. I did the intro, and I edited and put the question in there and all that other stuff. I've been messing the iMovie a lot lately, just kind of like learning things.
trying things out.
Yeah, I'm having fun. That new video that did you see it? The music video that I dropped?
In the drive, in the drive.
Not in the drop in on IG on Instagram.
Oh, I'm checking it out. Oh,
It's
there's some
crazy.
more.
It's dope.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's your
crazy.
podcast.
That's not podcast related. That's just a music video.
Can you go play it? I want to
Oh.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me share my screen. And we'll play it right now.
dope. It's crazy. Y'all gotta
Okay.
y'all get ready.
Get ready. Let me know if you can hear it. If not, I'm gonna have to change some settings. Let me see.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh
Yeah,
wait. I have to. You can hear it. Is it
A
clear?
little bit.
Does it sound?
It's not super clear.
Yeah. Let me not share sound, but I gotta not this one. It's this one. Leave computer audio. It's not test. Let me see. There's a way that I could share the audio from my computer. Let me see. Do you guys know how to do that or no?
Nah, you teaching me something brand new.
Yeah, there's a. Are you guys seeing my screen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'm trying to look at. There's a way to share audio from my computer with you guys. Shoot, there was a way.
Let me see.
It's not. No, it's not this one. Same as system. Switch to phone up. Okay, I think this is the one. Yeah, I think it's on actually right now. So yeah, let me play it again. You guys should be able to hear it. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Make
can
it
hear.
bigger. Make it bigger. It's not big. Oh, it's kind of broken up a little bit, but
How's the animation? Who made it?
I have his name. I have to get it. Yeah. It's kind of broken up though. It's not like smooth like animation they did.
It's very like psychedelic. You get like the
Yeah.
psychedelic vibe.
Trippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah, trippy. Yeah. Taboo like masonry. $240. Dude, this videography is dope. Like the animation.
Yeah.
It's like really.
Wait
How
till you
much
see
did
the
you pay
monkeys.
to make this?
I did it myself. Wait till you see the monkeys.
You did this yourself?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Dude, that's sick, dude. This is like high quality stuff, yeah.
Yeah, man, this is dope.
This reminds me, that elephant reminded me of Dumbo. You know in Dumbo?
Yeah.
And then like that psychedelic part where they're dancing, the elephants are dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of, yeah. So I'm guessing you've done shrooms, huh? And acid.
Oh yeah.
Ayahuasca. What have you seen on the hey, what's up,
I
MJ?
just
Shit.
the world just looks, you know, just I just feel connected to the earth, and then just everything just it's just emotion. It's just like the earth is just breathing. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I feel. I just feel
I've
connected
done
to the earth. Like we just
yeah,
all
I've done shrooms before, and you see like the pores open up on your skin and stuff, like when you're
Mhm.
hiking and stuff. And that was interesting. Oh, did she? She
when I
left because
first,
we're talking about different things. I don't know, but anyways, that was pretty. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the video?
I thought that was pretty cool. It looked really cool, actually.
thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you had that artist, like that art talent.
Thank you.
The
I knew you did
music,
music, but I didn't know you did like art stuff.
Huh?
Wait, what'd you
the
say?
What happened?
music in it was
I said I
really
knew you
good.
did. I knew that you did music, but I didn't know that you did like animated stuff. That's kind of cool.
No. Well, that right there, that was like borrowed. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of like interpreted it a different way. You
Wait,
know,
what do you mean?
it's a collaboration. There's an artist that actually did the anime, and I
Oh,
just collaborated with it. Yeah,
sure,
yeah. I don't
sure,
want to
sure.
steal no one's art, but yeah,
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 that's cool
So
though. It's still really cool.
they did the animation for you then?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's like. So what's the theme of that? Like, what's the message?
So the
Cause like there,
song,
look, like for example, like here, like the eye comes out and then it forms a human, right? Through a
right?
TV.
Right.
And so is that kind of like the TV is shaping the person or something like that, or like what does that mean? That's a
So
very interesting, you know.
I try not to. I don't give it away because when you watch it multiple times, you start to
And
see.
there's a deer that seems to shift into like almost a pig.
Not well. It's really based off of your interpretation because everybody's gonna
Of a
get something
pig,
totally
yeah.
different. It just
Yeah.
everybody's gonna get something totally different. So when you watch it multiple times and you kind of like in tune with it, it just kind of your perspective kind of changes and it evolves. But basically,
Okay.
it's just a TV that's just it's mimicking a human, and then it starts to kind of like go around the earth and like if you see it, it's like in front of different animals, right? And then it starts to like flash its lights to kind of gain the animal's attention, and then it
Yeah.
starts to like I guess like mimic the animals, and it gets
Yeah.
real crazy. It gets real crazy. I've watched it maybe
Okay.
10 times.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks like it was an expensive piece of production. That's why. Like, oh, dang, that seems pricey. But anyways, but yeah, man, that was cool. And so that's a new piece of content you put out, which is really dope.
Yeah.
You should geotag it because geotagging increases your reach on your
Okay.
posts as well. So
Okay.
that's
Can I
something.
geotag it? Even though can I go back in and geotag it on the IGTV?
I think so. I don't know. Can you geotag IGTV? Yeah, I think so. I think you can, but next time do it when you post. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But and then Penny's gonna do her live Wednesday. She's doing another one Tuesday, right? Said Penny.
I'll join
Um,
in.
so I'm trying to do one tomorrow. Sorry guys, hold on. I think my phone just. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
do one tomorrow. Just to share my story, my testimony, and then talk a little bit about the package that you and I been talking about. Maybe offer like free calls for people to just call in and book on my Calendly, which I just created. So
Yeah. Let's go and check that out.
Hey, Ray, your Gmail is raycray@gmail.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just double checking.
I had it since high school. But let me see. So you see my screen. We're gonna see Penny's link tree. Your Calendly. You have the Calendly. So like at the end of the interview, you could say, "Hey, come and book a call with me."
so
You link in my bio. And so did
okay,
it not
so
show? Yeah.
it didn't
So
it didn't show up. I'm not really sure why with the link tree because when I went in and put in all the links, so you know when you log in, right? And
yeah.
it tells you like the link that there's a tab that says link, and then I went
Do you
in and I put in all the links, but
do you wanna are you on your laptop right now?
no, I'm on my phone, but I
Cause
can
like
grab
I
my
could do you wanna log in with your laptop and you could share your screen and show us?
yeah.
Cause then we could we could go from there. Yeah.
I don't know how to share screen connecting to this, but I
No,
can
no,
just okay,
yeah, no, I could teach you how to do it. I'll teach you how to
okay,
connect. Yeah.
okay. Hold on one second. Let me grab my laptop.
Okay. Um
I
and in the
just
meantime, that video was sick, August. If you do more videos like that, it should definitely help
yeah.
increase your reach and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I have some tools I could share with you if you want to boost your
Okay.
engagement.
Okay.
Yeah.
I needed your email. I didn't get it in the
Wait,
chat.
really? I thought Ray put it in the chat.
I thought I put it in the chat. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Chat room.
let me add it right now.
Is it anchored? It's not that one.
TRR Tekla. That's
Yeah,
the one.
trrtekla@gmail.com.
All right, I'm just going to type it in.
You got it?
I'm going to do it now. You said TRR.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in there so you can just copy and paste.
So you're doing your pod. Did you check out my podcast, August? Have you heard it?
I
I
haven't.
did, but I can't listen to it because we're talking on the phone.
Oh, is it? Wait, do you have it on podcast? On you
It's
know
on
what?
Anchor.
I did check it out. I think on
Okay.
your YouTube page because I followed you on YouTube as well. I subscribed on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm building my YouTube. Okay.
Wait, YouTube
Yeah.
has a part for podcasts, or you just post it on there?
He was him and
Huh?
another guy.
Me and maybe I don't know who it was. Maybe Ricky. There's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah. Are you on laptop now, Penny?
You want me to show you on here?
Yeah, you could share.
Okay.
Do you want to log in here? You want to log in from your laptop onto Zoom, or hey, by the way, guys, do you see my screen?
I don't know anything about technology, so I don't even have Zoom on my thing. So should I go do that first?
Yeah, I could download Zoom on your laptop, and then you could share your screen. Look, this is ours, the one that we had
Oh yeah.
week 6 QandA. Yeah, I'm just starting my YouTube, so.
I think I have your notifications on as well. Let me double check.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time. It takes time. This is like me starting YouTube is like probably how you guys feel with Instagram sometimes. You're like, man, like so much stuff to do, you know. Like
Yeah.
one step at a time, you know. And this is the journey. This is the journey, yeah, literally. Yeah. You could download Zoom. I don't know if you need to download it. You can also have it like, yeah. But
Okay, hold on.
It's crazy. It's gonna be
Why
on
there's
that.
so many versions of Zoom on here?
really, there's a lot of
Yeah.
versions of Zoom.
There's like Zoom just for meeting, and there's Zoom for Safari,
Oh wow.
Zoom.
So my
Zoom
App
for
Store.
whatever browser you have.
Oh, Zoom for
happened?
Safari?
Is there a Zoom for Safari? Oh no. Yeah, they have a Zoom for probably every platform.
Oh, you
But
know what? It's not,
I don't
it's
think
not.
you need to even download Zoom sometimes to get on Zoom. Do you?
It would not. It won't let me download anything right now. I don't know why.
They won't let you download them. You could just show your laptop, I guess. We could try to
Okay.
check it out.
I think that would be easier. Okay. So basically, let me know if you guys can see this, but
Uh-huh.
I should probably turn this off on. So can you guys see it?
Yeah.
So basically, I put in the link tab is right here, and I put in all the links, but it's not showing up.
Did you
Unless
save
my
the
links are not like properly in, but I mean I just copy and paste, right? From when
from the
from
doing
the
website?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
did mine on my phone.
And there's a little like yellow thing on here, and I don't know what that represents.
This weird yellow thing. I don't really
So I
have
don't
that.
know.
Do you guys have that on yours? Let me see. Let me try.
I don't know if I should just delete it and try to do it again.
I'm gonna try to see what the problem is. So mine is green. I don't know why it's yellow.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
And it should be free. So let me see. Is it online? Like, have you activated it?
Okay, so I deleted one just to kind of test it out. So this box right here, it says like, you know where it says enter title or enter URL. So if I went onto enter URL,
URL.
yeah, URL, URL, whatever. So after that, I still feel like it's saying the same thing. Like it's still yellow. I don't know why. Well, okay, now it's not yellow anymore.
Yellow?
Maybe we can click this.
Oh, really? Wait, I can't see the green or the. I can't see it.
Okay,
Is
so
it green now? Oh, it's green now.
no, it's not even green. It's just, can you guys see it? I don't know.
Yeah, is it
It's
green?
just silver. It's silver. So if this is the
Silver?
yellow one, I click
Yeah.
that and it goes away.
Yeah, I
So
think it. Try that and it should show up. Yeah, my link tree. I just added links and it just showed up when I
okay,
pasted the link tree.
so I did that and it's still not showing up. It's weird.
Let me see. Link tree not showing up. Did you write something in the title?
No.
You need a title. Well, that's why.
Oh.
You need to put something in the title. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I
Right?
get it now.
Is that right? Yeah, you need to put some you need the URL and the title. Title and the URL. So Joe from Joe. Joe has been I joined Joe's class this past Saturday. That was pretty cool. Have you been posting, Joe, your content?
I did a highlight. I did a video
nice.
on IGTV.
Let me see. Check it out. Let me check it out.
Pull up Joe's Instagram so I can follow him.
Oh, nice. This is good. You're making progress on it. Let me see. My husband said I hate you, and then that's pretty good.
Oh my God, you guys are yours now.
Not that one.
Yeah.
Do the IGTV, the one from Vegas, the third one.
Gambling isn't business. Business isn't gambling.
All right, it worked.
What I would do, that's good. What I would do is use InShot and then put the text on that video. Like gambling isn't business, business isn't gambling, and that's way more. They'll do better. I think that's good. But yeah, that's a good start. I like this picture of the thing.
About 7 minutes. I think it's good content, really.
Yeah. Okay.
I posted it on Nicholas's BDB group. And I got a lot of people watched it.
Nice.
And then I also chopped it up into 15-second segments and made it into a highlight.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. We're not gambling here. This thing.
Yeah,
that's one. Good. That's good. You're using your stories more. That's good. Nice. Yeah. Good job. It's progress. Sure.
Yeah, I used the Vegas background environment to make it visually more interesting.
Yeah, I like it. How do you feel about? Nice. Engage. Engage. So usually you put comment below, not engage, but and you didn't use your hashtags. You should use like double-worded hashtags, things like that. You're getting engagement.
That same post on Facebook. Got like over 150 people, like over 100 people engaged with it, maybe 150.
Yeah, this is good. So it's relevant to what's going on. It's trending. I like how you said engage. It's like you're posting it just so people engage. But anyways.
Yeah, and I mean, the politics is really hot right now. So, by putting that kind of thing, you will get engagement with that kind of thing because, people are very polarized, and
what
just
are
the
your
idea. Huh?
They permanently banned Trump from Twitter, right?
Yeah, they did.
Well, and it's really interesting because my thoughts are that Trump is the president of the United States, and he's been talking about the fake news, and one of the reasons he has been tweeting is to tell us what's really going on inside the White House.
Uh-huh.
And The fact that they stopped that means now that when he talks, it's got to go through the filter of the press, and the press hates Trump.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is that? Because Trump uses, well, there's a couple reasons. Trump has not learned that honey works better than vinegar. Number one. Trump still needs to learn the lesson that honey works better than vinegar.
So he needs to be like a little softer on the edges or whatever?
Well, he needs to be a little bit, he stepped on some toes, Diplomacy is the ability to put your foot down without stepping on people's toes, but he stepped on a lot of toes. But the other side is the media hates Trump because the media has a financial agenda. I mean, the people that own the media are people that have like large financial interests.
Exactly.
Look, they tried to, they blocked Trump on Google search, or on Google, on the Apple Store, the Google Store. They blocked Parler. They're blocking Parler. So there's clearly people. So, but basically what they're doing is the media thinks that the media is making a decision that we want to muzzle the president of the United States.
Well, I got a question. Do you think it's
the
media that's blocking Trump, or you think it's Twitter and Facebook?
Well, they are the media now.
Well, I mean, Twitter and Facebook aren't in line with CNN and MSNBC and all those other, left-wing media, conglomerates. They're their own entities.
Yeah, and they're stepping into their own power too. So
yeah, they are.
It's like in a way, it's a lot of people are walking away from Twitter as a result of Twitter blocking Trump. Trump is probably the number one reason people were going to Twitter for a long time here. I mean, what's the president tweeting about today? And they blocked that. So they tweet, to me, Twitter, they're saying we're more powerful than the president of the United States, but in the long run, it's going to hurt them because people are going to say, screw you, Twitter. It's like,
well,
it really is. It's censorship.
Yeah.
Now they have the right to censor, but they are censoring.
Twitter's stock price went down too, I think. After the president that happened. Yeah. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I mean, Rush Limbaugh is leaving. I mean, I'm not a big Rush Limbaugh fan or nothing. I'm an independent. My whole attitude towards politics is I'm the guy in the stands eating the popcorn, amused at the children throwing rocks at each other. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about everything.
You're just observing. That's good. Yeah, Twitter shares down over 2% in after-hours trading after Trump. But anyways, Twitter loses $5 billion.
Trump was the number one promoter of Twitter.
Yeah, I guess pretty much. But they blocked him because he said, how was he inciting violence?
Well, did he really incite violence, or is this just people trying to shut Trump up? Because
I saw a video. I saw a video with Trump talking about the night before about the protest that was supposed to happen at the Capitol, and he was telling everybody to be there. And there's a lot of Trump pays attention to a lot of the like QAnon blog sites and different things like that. So they were planning this for a while. The whole Capitol,
storming the Capitol.
Yeah, that was, and he said he whistled it. He mentioned it the night prior to that. That's why Twitter blocked him.
Okay.
Because he mentioned.
Well, it's one thing. It's one thing to say go to a protest. I don't think he said go in with armed weapons and stuff. That was over the top, and I don't think Trump really initiated that. I do. Look, here's the problem: is the media is saying there was absolutely no fraud in this election at all, and that it's one thing to say it's all fraud. It's another thing to say there's absolutely no fraud. I would think it would be a little bit more believable if the press said, well, we did find some fraud. It was small, but when the press says there was absolutely zero, no fraud at all in this election, to me, that just makes the press look like a bunch of big fat liars. Because there is so much hatred towards Trump, it's completely believable that there are some people somewhere that are willing to, do things because of that hatred, to do things against, So the stats that there was massive fraud, okay, well, maybe not. But the fact that there was absolutely zero fraud, to me, that's just the press has like no credibility with that shit.
This is what I saw them reporting. They were reporting because I know a lot of the Republicans were like, okay, it's the president's prerogative to be able to say or dispute the electoral college and the vote and the legitimacy of the election. And they said that Trump had a team of lawyers in court, taking it to the highest courts of the land, disputing the fraud. But when they will pull up transcripts when a judge would ask, on what grounds or what basis, the lawyers didn't even have anything to, bring to court. So they just get tossed out. So it's like maybe like 50 or 100 cases, I don't know, that were tossed out of court just because of the lack of evidence. So, I mean, that's what
look, there are some things that happened that were shady. For example, because of COVID, they changed the rules, because, they changed the rules of like, it's supposed to be election day, not election week. I mean, they have changed the rules of the way they count the votes because of COVID, and that wasn't right either. So,
they said it was
how did they change it? How did they change it because of COVID?
The post office said they couldn't deliver stuff, so they got extended deadlines, and they, the window of like when they could count votes got extended like way beforehand, and they suspended and changed rules in several states, and
okay.
Look, I do believe I feel strong, that Trump has done both some good things.
Mm-hmm.
He's done some good things, but he's also, somebody that pisses a lot of people off.
What do you think? Do you think he does that on purpose to get more press?
I think that Washington D.C. has been corrupt for a long. I believe Washington D.C. has been corrupt for a long time. I do believe that Trump has been trying to drain the swamp, and the people. When you start cutting off programs where billions of dollars are shipped into special interests, and then a president comes in and starts cutting off those dollars, it pisses people off. It pisses people off that we stop shipping. Trump said, hey, let's stop shipping all of our money overseas to foreign governments and let's take care of our own people. Like,
all those people, true. We should.
Yeah, all those people that stopped receiving the money, you think they're happy about that?
Are we sharing about how we feel? Huh? Are we going to share about how we feel about the president?
No, that's a tangent, Joe. Thank you for that. Tangent.
No, honestly, it's really cool. But I will say this though. I will say that I do give a lot of credits to Trump because he is a doer, and sensitive when they talk about which team they're on, right? But truthfully speaking, I think people don't like Trump because he say like how it is, and a lot of people don't like it. He doesn't have a filter. He just kind of, put people out there, and people don't like it because he's really honest, and he doesn't apologize for it. And so a lot of people get offended by a lot of things he say, especially if they're asking questions that they want answers to it. And if he's being very direct, people don't like him if they call him racist. But like when I really do my research and look at all the backstory, like me personally, I don't think he's racist. But, like with all the other politics stuff, like there's just a lot. There's a lot. I mean, I'm sure we all have our opinions about and all that stuff. But this could go on all night.
Yeah. We'll pass it back onto Oh, by the way, Joe just came on. Penny's doing a live. So tell us about what time your live is tomorrow, Wednesday. So we
Okay,
could tune in.
so tomorrow I would say my plan is to go live around 8 p.m. I'm gonna try to do 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Standard time.
8 p.m. tomorrow.
PST.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, we could.
Yeah. No.
What?
No. It'll be.
Yeah.
What? Go ahead.
No, I said
I
what's
think
it
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be 8
about
p.m.
Tuesday and Tuesday?
Oh, what's it gonna be about? So basically, I'm probably gonna share my personal testimonial, and then talk a little bit about my backstory and my background, and then I'm gonna share some of the things that I had overcome and battled with, and share my coaching program with people and opening up like consultations and stuff for them to
Free
book
call.
like a 15 minutes. Yeah, what do you call it? Like a
Free,
pre-call. Yeah.
or like a
Yeah.
discovery call. Some people call it a discovery call.
Yeah, discovery call.
Yeah, so you could put that as
Yeah.
the title,
Mm.
and then people can. You could make sure you have that call to action too at the end, so people can know. And then I would
Wait,
make
what's
a
the
post.
difference between?
Huh? So what?
What's the difference between? Wait, you said a pre-call and a call of action.
No, so like the call to action is like at the end, make sure that they, they know to book a call with you at the end.
Oh, sure,
you
sure.
know.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you gonna go live on Facebook too, or is just Instagram?
I think it'll just be Instagram.
Instagram, okay, because maybe then you could lead your people from Facebook to Instagram.
Yeah,
You
I think
have
I
a
thought
lot
about
of
doing
Facebook.
Instagram. I mean, I thought about doing Facebook, but I have so many family on there.
Why you don't want them
Get
to
over
hear
that.
about your you don't
You
want
gotta
them
get
to hear
over
about
that. You gotta know.
yeah
Come on.
I know.
now why would you share it to like strange but that's gonna be how do you feel about that, because that's not easy, right? Sharing your testimony, like is this your faith testimony, or is this like your overcoming self-image and like kind of, or whatever?
I think I do
what is
want to
it?
share. I think I do want to share my overcoming story along with a little bit like I want to share a little bit more personal stories so that it would be relatable to some people.
When are you doing it? Is it Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time? What time zone are
What
you
is
in?
Eastern and what is what?
Well, I'm right now. It's 11. It's almost 12 here, and where Ray is, it's like what, like 9?
So it's 11 here.
Okay.
Yeah, Pam.
So you like Central Standard Time?
It's 11. Yeah, 11 is probably Central then. 2 hours ahead.
Yeah, Central.
What time is it there? 11:54 or 12? Or
It's 10:55 right now.
Oh.
So it's almost 11. So that's Central Time, right?
Yeah, you like the time zone and like.
So I would probably do about 8 p.m. Central Time.
Okay,
yeah.
so
8
that
p.m.
probably be.
Oh, okay. So that's 7 p.m. Wait. No, wait. It's 9:55 over there right now for you, Penny.
That means it's 6 p.m. your time, Ray. I think it's 6 p.m. your time. It'll be 8 p.m. my time.
Okay, 6 p.m. my time. Okay.
I'm gonna join in. I want to hear. I want to join in too.
Yeah.
Yes, come.
Some support.
60,
It's gonna be 9 o'clock my time.
I would say, yeah, I would say have your yeah. Why not introduce it to Facebook, because maybe they could be your clients too. I don't know, maybe they could get your coaching.
Yeah, I think I should probably add my Facebook in too. Okay, but my people first Facebook, or you're talking about my person? Okay, you know what? Actually, I would do my Peace Soul Fresh Facebook instead, my business Facebook instead of my personal.
Okay, what do you mean? So your business Facebook, you're gonna go live on?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna redirect them to your Instagram, your business Facebook?
Well, I can probably do 2, like how I did last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go live on Facebook and Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I think a lot of my friends and family are already on my business page too. So.
Okay, wow. This is the first time you'll be sharing your story.
I know, I'm kind of nervous.
Wow, yeah, it's awesome.
And
Good.
okay, so I did want to ask you guys' perspective. I'm not really sure, like, I know sometimes I go live, I get a little nervous. So like, I'm not sure which order I should go in, like maybe have a set time of how much time I should spend talking about me or like introducing myself, or like in what order should I go in?
So is tomorrow just you and Wednesday is with your mentee? Is that what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys have? You guys have any suggestions? I would say for sharing your story. I mean, so the main point is to kind of share, like it's gonna lead into your coaching, right? The
Yeah.
point is to lead into your
Yeah.
coaching.
But I don't know how much time I should really spend just talking, because I feel like I don't want to get boring either. So maybe should I just give myself 30 minutes for this video?
30 minutes.
Or should I do 45 minutes?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I would say, what do you guys think? I think if it's engaging, interesting, I think people will stay on for like 30 minutes to an hour even. But I think, yeah. What are you gonna say, August?
Are you going on there to tell your story?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go on there, introduce myself, and then share my story, and then talk about like the product or what I want to offer people. So I don't know. Should I open up to questions too, do you think? Or should I? Okay, so I want to keep it under an hour. So should I spend like maybe 5 minutes introducing myself, and then maybe 15 minutes of sharing my story, and then letting people know what I offer as service, and then open up for question? Or should I not open up for questions?
Is this your first live?
No,
She's done
I've
live
gone live
before.
before, but this is the first time I'm sharing the story.
This is your first time sharing. This is just an idea. Maybe you can just use this one live to just make it about sharing your story, and then just leave it like that, where it's like, here's an opportunity for you guys to just get to know me, because my story is here for you to just come and look at, and you know what I'm saying, and just, it's just an idea. And then you don't even have to time it. Like maybe it's just like 10, 15 minutes.
Letting it roll for as long as I want to talk about it.
Yeah, just talk as long as so it happens naturally, and then boom, and then that's it. And then you just have that there, you know what I'm saying? And then people can click that and actually get a feel for who you are, you know what I mean, personally.
That's from what you share. Yeah. And as you just share from your heart, I think it'll just flow.
Yeah.
But but you also want to make sure that you're guiding them to the call to action, which is to book a call with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So having that in your link tree. Let me see.
Why are you telling your story?
I want to share my story because I feel like it'll be relatable. I can connect to people a little bit better. It shows a little bit of vulnerability. I think people can relate to vulnerability. And I think because if I do share my story and they can see like, hey, this girl had overcome some things, they can see that, okay, this girl can help me overcome my situation or my obstacle, because I'm kind of going through the same thing, or it's very similar to what, like, her story has a message that I feel I can benefit from. So that's why I'm sharing my story.
So I think if you come in and say, look, my name is Penny and I'm a coach, and you may be asking, what gives you the right to coach people? Well, let me tell you my story. Okay. I've been up, I've been down, I've been kicked around, and I've crawled back up, and I've learned some lessons. And so, I've been through these things, I've learned these lessons, and, these lessons that I learned, I realized that not only do they apply to my life, but, not only did I help myself through this journey, but I realized I could help others. And if you'd like to tap into the lessons that I've learned and the improvements that I've learned, then I want to just encourage you to reach out, send me a private message and let's talk.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would say, this is something that I learned from. So they said, facts tell, but stories sell. So the more stories that you have, do you have specific examples of stories that you want to share with people about your journey and what you overcome, like stories and it is your story, but do you have specific examples of like, this is when I had depression or social anxiety, and this is what it was like, and this is how I overcame it, and like, do you have examples? Like, do you have it laid out how you're gonna tell your story, or just kind of like winging it?
Yeah, I do. I'm kind of in the order of kind of how I have it is the order that I kind of have it, I'll kind of just share with you guys. I'll just be really transparent. So in the order that I have it is kind of like childhood trauma, and then going from childhood trauma to like being neglected as a teenager into my adult life, and the toxic thought process I had carried on from teenager to adult life, which had affected relationships around me, whether it be friendships or whether it be relationships. And then I want to talk about like what did I had to do to overcome those traumas. So like in each of the story, I want to talk about some of the lessons that I kind of learned, why these childhood traumas or like teenage neglects have affected me in my life, and then how to like recognize these traits in order to like overcome these thought process. And so in each of those stories, I do have like different lessons that I learned along the way that Joe was talking about. And then I want to talk about, and then I'll wrap it up, and then I'll talk about what I can offer. And then the part where I offer the service, I'm not really sure how to approach. Well, okay, Joe just said it right there, but then like I'm not sure how to like wrap it all up. I guess I'm still trying to like.
Why don't you practice right now, or how would you?
No, I can't. Because you guys put me on the spot to do it.
Penny,
that's the point. That's the point.
And this is a little off subject, but this Saturday for the podcast, we're talking about childhood trauma. That's what we're touching.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a big episode. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Childhood trauma is my favorite.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So, I mean, so at the end, how do you want to package it and frame it, kind of?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Joe, can you say that again? How you would help?
Can you say that again, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, I think your call to action is not like hire me as a coach. Your call to action is, like, okay, you've heard about my ups, you've heard about my downs, you've heard about how I bounce back. And, I don't know if you're in a time in your life when you're experiencing massive success or if you're going through struggles right now, but if you are going through struggles and you need somebody to talk to, private message me and I'll tell you, let's connect and see if or how I can help you.
Okay.
But just say if anything resonated from what I shared, just book a call with me and I'll see if I could help you or how I could support you, something like that.
Okay. So I shouldn't so I shouldn't say something along the lines of like, I probably shouldn't bring up that I am offering anything, but maybe just asking them if there's anything that like, oh gosh, okay, I'm thinking too much.
Give us the speech. Just try it. Just try it on us.
Yeah. So say you said your whole thing, and at the end,
Okay, I thought about saying like,
would you like a structure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember last time Joe was saying that, Joe kind of made a really good point. Like, I don't want to be just another personal coach. Like, I don't want to come off as like, hey guys, I'm offering coaching. Like, let me know if you want coaching. Like, book a time with me. Like, I don't want to come off as like I'm trying to sell that,
So the structure is 6 parts. Number 1 is your brand, and number 2 is your promise. Hi, this is Joe Nicasio, your business coach from Employee Escape Plan. So that gets my branding in. And today I'm going to share some of my story of lessons I've learned in my life and how those lessons might help you in your life. Okay, so that's the second part. So you have the branding and the promise. And then what you want to do is you want to seed your program, like seed your coaching and teach something. So, so seeding would be, in my coaching program, people come to me and they have all kinds of challenges.
Coaching.
In my coaching, so you're seeding, you're letting people, in my coaching, I help people solve their problems all the time. So let me teach you about my personal life and why that qualifies to help me. And then you do the teaching. Then you talk about, the thing that you're going to teach them from the lessons from your life. And then to wrap it up, you need to close it out, and you need to have a call to action. So I hope you've gotten some value from this conversation today. And if you'd like some help, just send me a private message and let's have a conversation to see if or how I can help you.
Okay.
So that's a very simple. So branding, promise, seed your program, teach, close it out, and give them a call to action.
Okay.
Close out. Does that make sense? So let's try to run through it, just super
Yeah, that makes
brief.
sense.
So do you want
Taking
to run
notes.
through it, Penny? Do you want to run through it real quick? Like, how would you introduce who you are? We could do your program. I mean, your story part, you could paraphrase it like you did, and then
Yeah.
you want
Come on,
to.
for your audience, Penny. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. Let's just cut everything and then get to the part where I wrap everything up. Okay.
No. Start from the
Let's start
first
from the
one.
top.
Start from the
You gotta start.
You
Start
gotta
from the
start
top.
from the who you are and what you can do.
You got this.
Okay, but I didn't really
My
have
name
a
is
script.
Penny. I know that's the part. You just make it up right now. Who you are, what you could do. My name is Penny. I've done X, Y, and Z. I'm a hair salon.
Oh my God, you're just making me like so uncomfortable. Like
But a
you
trauma
guys are
coach.
squeezing
What is
me
it
right
gonna be like?
now.
It's your hot seat.
Oh,
So yeah. So start from the top.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
When
Start
it
from the
comes to
beginning.
the teaching part, you don't have to do like your full 30-minute presentation. Just kind of give us the summary, like the 3 bullet
Can I just
points.
give you guys my intro and then I will pretend I shared my story already and then get to where I wrap it up?
So do the intro, seed, and for the story part, just paraphrase it like you did, and just close. Like they shouldn't take you more than 5-10 minutes, So yeah, your story part you could brush over the main things like you just did, but this so you help your brain remember it, so that tomorrow you have some sort of structure. You're like, okay,
So in my intro, if I shared with people like, "Hi, my name is Penny," blah blah blah, I want to share my personal testimony and story with you guys, blah blah blah, and then do I bring up like for my background, I want to bring up that I am a hairdresser, but do I also bring up that I'm a personal coach as well, or do I don't mention that?
Yes, that should be in your branding and it should be in your seeding.
Okay.
Like I'm a hair salon, stylist, but
I wouldn't mention the salon stuff at all. You're trying to promote your coaching, so don't talk about the salon.
Okay.
I would say, look, hey, this is Penny. This is Penny, you're a life coach. Okay, this is Penny.
I feel like you could say both. You like because they know you as a hairstylist.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm a hairstylist, and I'm also and I've also coached people through the traumas in life that have prevented them from reaching their full potential. And I want to share with you guys my story of how I've overcome my past traumas, and maybe how this can help you. Huh?
If she mentions that she's a hairstylist, it may confuse her branding. You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying
That's
to
what
brand
I was.
herself as a life coach. So she shouldn't even, because you don't even want the people that you're, you know what I mean, marketing to even think of you as a hairstylist. You want them to just think of you as, you know, what your
But
brand is.
I still do. Okay, so yes, but I
So you can say
also still
used to
want
be a
to
hair. You can say used
know
to be.
like who I am as a person. So like,
You could
You could say you can say that as
used
part
to
of
be.
the story about who you are,
okay,
but not in your branding up front. You're trying to let people know, I'm Penny. I'm a coach. I help people solve problems around their trauma. And you may be thinking, what the hell what qualifies you to solve problems around trauma? So let me tell you a little bit of how I've experienced trauma and I've healed from it. And now I'm healing others.
okay,
So you wanna practice saying that?
all right, okay. So I would say, hi, my name is Penny. I coach people with their trauma in life,
You know what,
and let me
Penny?
tell my
Let's just,
story.
Penny, say, I am a coach. Say it.
I am a coach.
Say it again.
I am a personal coach, Penny coach.
Say it
Penny's
again.
a coach.
Own it.
Say it until you believe it. Yeah.
Say it
I
without
believe
giggling.
it. I'm a coach. People lives are gonna be changed.
That's right.
If you want
So
people,
yeah.
if you want people to take you seriously, you got to be able to say it seriously. I am a coach. You need to own it. Like you need to have the confidence of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so take it from the top again. You know,
Okay.
say you know, confidently though, and say you own it because you have coached people. You're you know, you're a coach.
Okay.
If you watch mine, I'm like every one of them. It's like, hi, this is Joe Nicasio, your business coach from Employee Escape Plan and the Business Happiness Blueprint. And today we're going to talk about blah blah blah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I feel like I need to like think about this a
So
little more.
no, so just start again from the beginning to you know, hi, my name is Penny. This is you know, I'm a coach, life coach, and you know, so start from there and then staring at the camera and just practice that part.
Okay. All right. Fine. All right. So I have down. Hello everyone. Oh my God, this is so
You gotta
hard because you guys are watching me.
you need to start. You need to have a higher energy too. Higher energy. Just you know, you gotta like Joseph. You have to own it and
I feel
just
like
believe
because
that.
I'm put
Believe
on the
that.
spot, it's harder. But like when I go live, I don't have this issue.
Did you ever see Pretty Woman
Oh,
with Julia
No.
Roberts?
I
There's this
think
scene.
maybe.
There's this scene where the two like hooker girls are like, work it, own it, work it, own it, work it, own it.
work it, own it. You gotta yeah. Just practice that.
Me. So I will just say, hi guys, I'm Penny. I'm a personal coach. I help people get through their traumas in life. And today I'm going to share my story and hopefully I can connect with you guys and help you guys overcome your situations in life. And then I'll go into sharing my story. Like that.
I don't think you should. That was perfect, but I don't think you should say
Good.
hopefully. I think
Huh?
you should tell them. I think you should say definitely, like what you're gonna do. You know, like hopefully sounds like
I
maybe.
will help
Oh.
you overcome.
And I will
your
help you.
trauma.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
say
okay.
it with that power.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
More confidence. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Confident
Penny,
words.
you're really not sharing your whole story because your whole story, if you're like me, I'm 59 years old, so it would actually take 59 years to tell my 59-year-old story. But today I'm going to share you a little piece of my story
Okay.
that really
That's true.
shaped who I am today, and it's one of
That's
the reasons
good.
I am coaching.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good, Joe.
And you can also mention you have coached people before, so you coach people get through their traumas, and this is what they've gotten opportunities and have had XYZ result working with you. I think you should mention that at the end though, all right, and not at the beginning, but yeah.
So yeah, I think I agree with Joe. I think it'll be too long if I go through and share all my story, but I think I'm gonna break it down in just a few things that was the most trauma in my life, and then I'll talk about like the lessons and the overcoming message, and then go into call to action.
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about the story of my trauma, but more importantly, how I suffered through it and how I came through it, what I learned, how to heal from it. And hopefully, the story of how I healed my trauma will inspire you to get help so you can heal your trauma too.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's
so not
practice.
But definitely.
Yeah, I will help you. And then let's do the closeout. how you can practice the closeout. I think the closeout and call to action are the things that you struggle with a lot, just because you mentioned that you don't want to be like salesy and make that offer, but that's how you're gonna help people, right? I think Joe said it too. If you can't pay me, then I can't help you. But for you, you've been doing it for free, so it's not the case. But now you're learning to charge, for it, which is good. So yeah, you want to practice that? Yeah.
And also, don't think of it as a sales offer. It's like inviting your friends to a party. You're making an invitation. So don't think of it as an offer. Look, if you've had some trauma and you tried handling it on your own, and you still, no matter how much you work on it on your own, you're not making progress and you would like some help, I want to just invite you.
Yeah.
Send me a personal message so we can connect and see if or how maybe I can help you. Maybe I can help. I love this. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can't, but there's no way to know unless we talk. And if you do reach out to me, I'll do my best to help you, or at least plug you into. If I can't help you, I'll plug you into other resources that can help you.
That was really good. Yeah, I like that.
You wanna practice that close, Penny? Like
Okay. So
yeah, don't call it a close. Call it an invitation. Right?
Invitation, yeah.
Invitation just feels more natural, I think.
So I will finish it off with, if you had some trauma in your life and you have struggle overcoming it and need some help, I'm more than happy to wait, I don't know. What did you say? How do I reverse what you just say?
Invite.
If you need some help, I would like to invite you.
Yeah, or not I invite you.
Oh, I invite you to
reach out. Send me a private message. I'd love to help you.
That's really good. Or
I'm directing them to Cal and Lily. So
yeah, invite you to book a link with me in my bio.
No, don't worry about the scheduling link. If they private message you, say, hey, what's going on? And it's like, what, and then you get them to open up a little. And then once they say, yeah, then it's like, would you like my help? Great. Let me send you my scheduling link. And so don't worry about, the thing is if you're too pushy to get them on a phone call, they may not make that phone call. So don't get them to make major steps right now. Your job is to just get them to make baby steps. So look, if you want some help, send me a private message. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can't. And if I can, I promise you I'll do my best to make sure you get some resources so you do get the help you need.
Yeah. Do you want to it's just rephrasing that on a call.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that'd be good. You want to practice that, Penny?
Yeah.
Okay. Try that close, how you'd say it at the end.
Okay, so I'd probably say something like, after hearing my story, if you had some trauma in your life and have struggle overcoming it, and you are in need of some help, I would like to personally invite you to book a time. Okay, no, not book a
So
time.
just send me a DM.
Yeah, I would like to invite you to send me a personal message to share your story with me and see if I can help you. Share your personal story with me, and my goal is to help you.
Yeah, just say I invite you to if anything in my story resonated with you, and you want, I don't know if you say, and you want support overcoming your trauma. So that's kind of
Yeah. So I
or
had,
you
if
want
you
you want to chat more about this, send me a DM, because people that it resonated with, they're probably going through something, right, like that. They
yeah,
could send you a
okay.
DM.
So if I say, after sharing my story with you, and if my story resonated with you, if you had some trauma in your life and you would like to, if you had some trauma in your life and is struggling to overcome it and in need of some help, I would like to personally invite you to send me a personal message and share your story with me. And I can do my best to help you, or
Yeah,
I can do
try
my
to
best to
make
help
it more
you.
concise though. Try to make that more concise. Like those are, so
Wait,
say that one more time. I think you said personally like twice too. So like if anything from my story resonated with you, I invite you to just send me a DM and see if I can help you.
okay. I invite
And
you.
then from there you could book them a call and then do like a free discovery call, and then tell them about your coaching if they want more coaching with you.
I wouldn't make it all about trauma. I would say, look, I just told you my story about trauma, and
Oh, you're right.
maybe you're going through trauma, maybe you're not, maybe you're just going through something else. But if you'd like to talk, I just want to invite you to send me a private message. I look forward to
Yeah,
talking to you.
I should really like that better, because I don't want to just focus on trauma.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the
So,
trauma is just an example of, I've been through some shit. It was tough to go through, and I've healed it. Okay.
okay,
And I don't
so
know, maybe it's trauma, maybe it's something else, but this has been a crazy year. And if you need somebody to talk to, if you need some help, send me a private message. I would love to talk to you and help you in any way I can. Right now, your job is not even to get sales. Your job is to just move them from, okay, she said something, and your job is to really get people to raise hand and just start the conversation. If you
okay.
can get that far, that's a lot farther than you've been, right?
Yeah, so when they do message me, um, how do I bring up the sale then?
Well, that's a whole other conversation. But
Okay.
number one is you want to, thank them for engaging.
Okay.
And then you need to kind of sort out what's going on with them. Is it this or is it that? You need to kind of get some broad brushstrokes of where they're at. And then you kind of need to qualify them. You need to get them to talk a little bit more about their problem to see if they have a problem. There's two kinds of problems, Penny. The ones that you can help people solve and the ones you can't help people solve. So you're going to ask them some questions to find out more details about what they're going through. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get to a place where you ask, what do you need right now? What do you need? And then they'll say, the easiest way to find out what they need is ask, what do you need right now?
Okay,
And then,
but
wait. I'm giving you a formula here, and I don't want to give you half
Feels
the
like
formula. If they say, yeah, I need blah, 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 then here's the magic sales question. Would you like my help? It's one of the most powerful. I'm closing more sales with, would you like my help?
okay.
Great. If, if they say yes, then great. here's my schedule link. Let's get you on the calendar.
Okay.
Then you could book them on a 3-month coaching with you for 1,500 or 6
Okay.
months for, I don't know.
So
for
so when I
600.
do go online and I do share my story and I do talk about all of this and they close out with the call to action, right? With what we just talked about, but I should not mention any of the service that I offer in this live at all. Or
Well, if you mention hair cutting, you're going to get hair cutting clients, but not coaching clients.
no, I'm not talking about hair. I'm talking about like, should I not? I meant like, sorry, not that kind of servicing. I meant the coaching program. So I shouldn't mention.
So you're saying you shouldn't mention your, I think you could say, well, at the beginning you said, hey,
program.
I'm Penny. I'm a life coach. You know, hey guys, my name is Penny. I'm a life coach. I help people overcome their childhood traumas, and I want to share with you how I've overcome mine, to see if it could be, you know, helpful to you. And then you could share your story, how you overcome your traumas, and at the end, say, hey, if anything from this resonated with you, send me a DM and we'll chat more.
Got it. Okay.
And that's it. And then after we'll chat more, then on the DM say, hey, like book a call with me. Let's see, you know, what you're going through and if I can help you. And then on that call, yeah,
because in the intro, I'm already talking about what I do, right? So people would already kind of know, okay, like that's what she does, and then after everything, it'll kind of just make sense, right? It wouldn't be confusing.
Let me give you a very simple 3-step formula that'll give you like the overall picture.
Yeah.
Engage, enrich, enroll. So your job on the video is to engage them. You're going to enrich them by giving them some value, and then you're going to enroll them to private message you. Once they private message you, you're going to engage them to qualify them. And then you're going to enrich them by just saying, you know, I have some ideas for you. And then you're going to, you know, and then you're going to enroll them. Would you like my help? And if they say yes, then here's my schedule link.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good.
Does that make sense? Do you think you have a better idea of how you're going to go live tomorrow?
Yeah, it does. That's very helpful.
You
Was
want
that
to
helpful
take it
for
from
Tekla?
I think Tekla, she's snoozing now. Does it really help though? Like, does it give you clarity a little more?
Yeah, it did give me clarity. I think it really helped me figure out like in what order I need to go, and especially with the intro. And I really like thank you, Joe, for helping me closing out like what I need to say at the end of my video. So
keep it simple.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I want to keep it simple.
Yeah, simpler the better. And then they DM you if it resonated, then you book a call with them. And then you tell them about your program. Hey, it's 3 months. And they're going to ask you, hey, like, what do I get in my 3-month program? Do you know what you're going to give them in your program? What's the offer?
So the offer is I want to do like a 1 hour, you know, anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour call a week. Or I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, weekly. And then I think I mentioned to you last time $20 per call. Maybe I was thinking like instead of an hour, maybe just 30-minute call, because I don't think I would need to talk to them.
Penny. Don't undercharge.
Don't undercharge.
Yeah, that's why I said 1,500 for 3 months.
Yeah, 15. I think we mentioned 1,500 for 3 months if it's.
Or is it? I don't know.
If you're gonna do it by the call right now, you're trying to like, you know, like charge $100 for a call, or at least $50. I mean, you know, like if you go to the ocean to get some water, take at least a bucket. Don't take a little teaspoon, okay?
Right.
Because the little, you know, you won't get much water, and the little kids will laugh at you.
Yeah. So if I did, I was thinking if like what Ray was saying, if I did 1,500 for 3 months, then it would be a weekly call, once a week.
1,500 to 3 grand, up to you. But yeah, and then you could take their payment through Stripe or PayPal, and
Yeah.
then you'll coach them in the program on like the steps of how they can overcome their trauma. You take them on a weekly
So what
journey.
is the if I fail to help them grow, like if they're unsatisfied, should there be like a refund policy of some sort or
No.
no?
Yeah, because you already invested all that time with them, and by the time that they're done with coaching, it's like you would have given them the tools to overcome the trauma. I mean, not just that, but like but yeah, you're getting them results, right? Like they're
Yeah.
improving because of you. So I think like a 30-day guarantee, like 30-day money back. Is that what you mean? Like if you don't like it within 30 days, you could. I think in the
Yeah.
beginning you
Well,
don't have to.
I prefer not to offer that, but like what if halfway through the program they're like, I just don't want to do this anymore. Then
Yeah.
I mean, should there be a contract in place that I should have them sign? Like if
So
they
you
decide
promise.
they don't if they
Yeah.
decide they don't want this anymore, then maybe it's non-refundable or
How many people have you coached for free?
a lot of people.
Do you have any video testimonials?
Yeah, I have one girl that we're gonna go live on Wednesday, and me and her is gonna we're gonna do a Q&A, and we're gonna go live after this video. After I go live talking about this, then me and her is gonna go live on Wednesday to talk about her personal testimonial, and like we're just gonna do like a Q&A back and forth.
Okay, so you've done some free and you've got people good results, right? With the free?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Here's an idea. Like I think right now you're just still trying to get your confidence up.
Mm-hmm.
If I were you right now, I would say I'm just starting up my coaching practice, and many people have told me that my stuff is worth thousands of dollars. But until I, get more clients, I will coach you on a gratitude basis, or like name your own price, tell me what you can afford, and I'll work with you. Or, let's do a session, and at the end of the session, you pay me in gratitude what you think it was worth. I recommend them a minimum of $50.
I don't want to do the gratitude one. I just say it's 3 months, 1,500 flat, and just because you could provide, like you've helped people. If you just do the gratitude thing, people, it's awkward for them because they're like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should just pay 50. It's like have a
Yeah.
set price. Make sure you're firm. Yeah, 3 months, 1,500, because I know I'm gonna get you results. And the people who book a call with you, like, have to know that you've coached so many people, and the person that on Wednesday they're gonna share, hey, this is what she's helped me with, things like that. And so I think that's better than just like, oh, like pay me if you want, because then no one's gonna want to pay
I'm
that
not
you
saying
if they
that.
want,
I'm not
Yeah,
saying pay me if you want. I'm saying
yeah.
there's a couple different options here, Penny, but right now you need the
I think,
confidence of just getting paid.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything is good for you right now. Okay. So you could either say it's $100 a session or it's $50 a session. How do you feel about
Don't,
charging 1,500 right now? I don't know if Penny has the confidence and a
yeah.
program to charge 1,500. Do you feel comfortable charging 1,500 right now, Penny?
100
I
a
would
month
say
based
that
on what results you get them.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that I don't have the confidence to charge 1,500. I just think that coming from like a person who is like when you break down the numbers for them in a monthly basis, it's easier for
Like
them to
120.
understand. Like if you said
So that's
1,500
like,
for 3 months, then they're thinking like, oh, I have to pay that up front, So I guess what I'm trying to say is like maybe how can I get them to see the numbers in a smaller quarter of time
like
versus
a payment plan, like maybe like
like payment
they
plan, or like
could
how
do
can
it.
I break that down?
They could do a deposit, like with you, and then
Yeah.
pay you over
Or
time.
like,
But
am I having like, should I have them do upfront $1,500 in 3 months for 3 months, or should
that's
I
the
break it
best.
down
Yeah.
in monthly payment?
That's
Huh?
that's
If they
the
could
direction you
do
want to go,
upfront, yeah.
definitely. I mean, you want to basically be able to sell things at 1 or 2 or 3 grand. Right now, I think for you to get
Yeah.
your confidence, why don't you just say 1 month of coaching is $500, and that includes 4 sessions. If you really love the work, you can renew for a second and third month.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
Or
Okay.
yeah,
No,
I
she
mean the
feels
thing is,
comfortable. Ray, she feels
yeah.
comfortable with that.
No, but like I'm telling her, if you want people to get results, like if you know yourself, right? Your program. If it's like
Yeah.
if it's gonna take 3 months, 1 month, because some people they don't see results, after 1 month they're like, okay, I'm done, but you got to stick to the whole
So
thing.
maybe helping them
So it's really up
understand,
to you.
like,
Yeah.
so maybe it's more so
How
helping
long
them
do you need
understand, like,
people? Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Help them see, like if you work longer with them, they'll definitely see results, right? Like rather than just a month and it's like, oh, I didn't see results. It's like you got to at least work with me 3 months. That's what I've learned. It helps a lot more
Oh, I see what you're
because
saying.
usually,
Yeah.
yeah. But if you want to do
Which
like
is
by
true.
month, yeah.
I would say yes, like it takes time for them to see results. Like it's gonna take,
Three
not even
months,
three
six
months,
months,
but it takes like 6 months to a year for people to like
yeah.
get on a game plan and then put into practice the principles and all that stuff.
Maybe it could be
So
a 6 month plan, you know. But
yeah.
then, so
So,
that's what I'm
so
saying.
the
Could
best
start with,
approach would say, I guess like the best approach. Do you guys think it should just be like as they personal message me and start telling me about like the things that like they're having a hard time with, and then maybe I can kind of like find out um what's gonna work best for them as far as like
yeah.
if they prefer a
I
monthly
mean,
plan,
say,
or like I'll try to educate them through the process and let them know like ideally this is how long it normally takes
yeah, like
from
three,
what
3 to 6 months to a year.
yeah
Yeah.
3 to 6 months, and then they can decide that on their own. Or
I'd say give them like maybe two options, two, and then just have them choose one of the options, like a 3 month or 6 month, because you said it takes 6 months and 12. But because if it's just month by month, it's just people don't want to renew usually, right? So and it takes to see results. It's gonna take longer than a month, right? They're gonna forget all that if they don't do it a longer time with you, right?
wow.
So we can talk more about that though. But I think but yeah, it's still new. I get what Joe's saying. It's like, hey, just monthly. But if you know that you can't get them results unless they work 3 6 months, I'd say just do that because that that's gonna work and it's worth the
Yeah.
investment to do that than just 1 month, okay, and bye, and like you're still stuck. It's like, yo, like that was a waste of a month that where I could have helped you and seen you get results. But I get what Joe's saying too.
What's the most you've
Like
ever been
confidence.
paid for a coaching call or for any kind of coaching?
That I've ever been paid.
Yeah.
I've actually never been paid for coaching.
Yeah. So why not just start? I think the idea of 3 months for 3 grand is definitely worth it. But right now, maybe for the first 3 people or for the first 5 people, you're doing a special deal that 1 month trial of coaching is $500. And Ray, the reason I want her to go down that path is I want her to get some quick wins and I want her to get some confidence. Okay, I just she hasn't made any money in coaching, and so I think she just needs a little validation and proof. Look, 1 month of coaching is 500. It's going to be it's very much worth $2,000, but right now I'm doing an introductory offer, and 1 month of coaching is $500 per month. And if you want to continue after that, it's 500 a month after that, or I could sell you a package or something. And just for the first 3 to 5 people, just get you need some little wins, and then you'll have your confidence. And then once you know that you're actually changing lives and turning people around and getting some good outcomes for them, and you have more confidence, the more you get better client results, the more you'll have confidence that you can change lives, and and you're worth every penny. Penny.
Yeah, so I mean, like, or if it's even 1,500 for 3 months and they do monthly, 500, it's just up to you. Yeah, I get what Joe means by like just get those small wins, but if you can't get them results unless if it's 3 months, I would say you could offer that, because then people they don't want to keep paying. You know what I mean? Like they'd rather just lock them in a deal and then pay over time.
So
But
maybe
I get what
I will gauge it based off of, yeah, I think maybe I'll just gauge it based off of how my conversations go with the
yeah,
individual. Yeah.
Yeah, right now,
yeah.
like, look, ask me how much do I charge?
How much do you charge, Joe?
Well, it doesn't make sense to even talk about how much I charge unless we both see value. So let's see,
True.
if this is valuable to both of us first. And if it does, then we can discuss price. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Ask me again, how much do you charge, Joe? Ask.
How much you charge, Joe?
Penny, it's kind of malpractice to give a prescription without a proper diagnosis first. So why don't we size up your situation and find out what you need, and then based on what you need, we can create a custom package and custom pricing around what you need. I don't want to sell you more coaching than you need, and I don't want to sell you less coaching that you need. I want to sell you exactly the right amount. So let's not talk about price until we find out what your specific needs are, and then I'll custom tailor a program for you.
Yeah, I really like the way that you
Custom
I
tailoring.
really like your approach on like how to talk to people when it comes to consulting with them, because I do agree with that. Like I think that's most business approach, which I like.
Based on their needs and
On their needs,
so,
exactly.
yeah, and people run from pain more than to pleasure, so you gotta make them see, like, this is what it's costing you to not deal with your trauma. This is what it's costing you. Like, I don't know if you want to say this is what it's costing you, but on the call you can ask them, hey, like, how long have you had this trauma and where does it show up in your life? Like, how is it
Right.
affecting you? Like, how is it affecting your relationships? How is it affecting your family life? How is it affecting your girlfriend, boyfriend relationships? And to be honest, like, that's worth way more than 3,000, 5,000. Like, if you can help them discover that and unlock it, like, that's the value proposition, and you got to help them see where are they, because if you don't paint the picture for them that they're in pain, they're not going to need to buy from you, right? So you're going to have to show them, like,
I was practicing this with one of my clients today because I was trying to I guess like my client naturally was just kind of telling me some things that she was going through in her life, and I was kind of trying to practice questioning her these things just to find out if um like in what areas, like if she were to be a client, like how can I help her. And I realized that as I was like questioning her, well, she was kind of sharing her marital problems, and like then she was sharing like a lot of other like personal issues that she had. And I was trying to figure out like I was asking her things like, well, like um do you feel like this is worth saving? Do you feel like, do you still, if your marriage is still worth saving, like, are you open to like the resources available? Like, are you open to this and that? And then, like, I was realizing after the conversation that she really didn't want help. Like, she
wasn't coachable.
Yeah, wasn't coachable. Like, I realized that, okay, like this person, she knows she has a problem. She knows that it's making her miserable. But as I was talking to her, I was kind of sharing with her, like, okay, well, um, this is what you could do. Like, if your marriage is worth saving, this is what you need to do. Blah 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 blah. And then
what
she
did
was
you,
just like, well, I don't know if I want to even save my marriage anymore. But I was like, well, if you don't want to save your marriage anymore, why are you staying in a miserable marriage? And she was like, well, because this and that, this and that. And, she had her reasons. But I was just kind of like stuck on how to even talk to her about that. Like, so I'm thinking
So
like,
here's how I would handle it. You want to role play?
sure.
So Penny, I hear that you are, what I'm hearing from you is you're in a marriage and there's some problems.
Mhm.
And you're at a crossroads. Do I save this marriage or do I not save this marriage? How long has this been a problem in the marriage?
It's been going it's probably been going on for, she's in her 20s. I think they dated when she was 19. She's in her 20s now. So maybe, I don't know, 8 years probably. They've been married for 4 years.
Okay. And what have you done so far to try and fix this marriage?
I think her answer was that she communicates and she tells him what her expectations are out of him, and he's not responding. And she feels
Yeah.
neglected.
So how is that working? It sounds like it's not working.
Definitely not working. I'm not in love with him. I want to leave him.
So what's the cost of not making this marriage work? I mean, what's the cost of not making this marriage work? Not just financially, but like emotionally. How's this impacting other parts of your life?
The cost is the disappointing family. They've been building their life together. They've been wiping out their debts together. It's just too much to lose. Their children, their kids, a lot of stuff that most relationships stay together because of these things.
So would it be fair to say the stuff that you've been trying to do to fix this relationship have not worked?
It has not worked.
Okay. So the stuff that you've done clearly hasn't worked. Are you committed to coming up with a solution one way or another? In other words, like you're at a crossroads. Do I save this? Do I save this marriage or do I walk away from it? Are you committed to getting that clarity to number one, make one last ditch effort to try and save this relationship? And number two, are you looking for some coaching to help you move forward one way or the other with confidence and certainty that you're making the right decision?
So basically, just do you want help with this or not? Do you want my, like Joe said, do you want my help?
Yeah.
To fix this problem?
Well, I'm doing something even deeper though, is I'm trying to find out. Look, you can't solve you can't solve a problem unless you get them to admit that they have a problem. And you also you got to get them to admit that what they did, the course of action they took isn't working. So now it's like, are you committed to trying something different?
See, and I totally get what you're saying, Joe, is because, as I was asking her these questions and I kind of like digged a little bit deeper, I'm like, well, if you walk away out of this marriage, like, and you're not sure of that decision and not knowing that you did everything that you could, you're going to be very bitter about it in the end, and you're not going to be happy, and it's going to affect you in the long run. And I was kind of sharing with her, like, I was asking her deeper questions, like, do you think it's worth saving? Like, do you even want it to work, or are you just holding on to it because of the benefits that you're getting out of this marriage? And I'm like, what's worse, like you living miserably and gaining benefits, or you losing half of the benefits and pursuing a happier life, right? And I'm asking her all these things, but it just doesn't seem like she wanted help. But then she was very open about venting, and it sounded like she wanted help, but it didn't seem like she wanted help.
Maybe she just wanted to vent. I don't know.
No, it sounds like she wants to make a decision one way or the other, but like she's torn on her decision-making process. So I would not coach her on how to save her marriage, and I would not coach her on how to leave her marriage. I would coach her on how to make that decision.
Right. Exactly. That's
Put her on what she really wants.
That's exactly what I want to do. Is I don't want to help people. I don't want to influence people's decision. I just want to help them make decisions for themselves. That's gonna be
Help
best
them
for them.
figure out what they want, right?
Yeah, exactly. Is helping them figure out what they want. So my next question is, when I run into people like this, say for example, after this, and someone did reach out, do I, should I, if it comes down to them not really knowing what they want to do in the end, should I continue to help coach them understand what they really want, or should I just turn them away because it'll be just a whole nother, like,
What's her first name?
me?
What's the client's first name?
Dang. Oh, Molly.
So Molly,
Mm-hmm.
I know that this decision and what's going on in your marriage is impacting you really heavily. And I think the big problem right now is not whether the big problem is not should you save the marriage or should you leave the marriage. The real problem is what's the best decision to make moving forward. And there are complex issues involved in this. And I believe I can help you make a better decision and feel good about that decision and really make sure that you make this decision with wisdom and not with foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe, I am certain I can help coach you through this decision. Would you like my help?
Okay, that was good.
Yeah.
And if she says yes, then you say, great. I think what I would like to do is offer you a program. It's going to cost you, $1,000 or $500. And we're going to take 3 or 4 sessions. We're not going to make a fast, rash decision. We're going to take an entire month to put all the issues on the table, to put all the emotions on the table, to put everything, because this is an important decision. This is about, saving your marriage and making that happy, or walking away and making that happy. But you don't want to have regrets either way. So would you like my help? And if she says yes, great. It's going to be $1,000 for a month of coaching, and I will help you make a better decision. Does this make sense? Are you 100% comfortable with what I'm saying? And where do you suggest we go from here?
So you say, where do you suggest we go from here? Instead of
where do you think we should go from here? And then you shut up. That's a closing question. And if she says, yeah, I'd like to do it, then great. Here's my PayPal information, or, and then collect the money. And then you can schedule the first session.
Okay.
sounds like a plan.
Yep. Sounds good.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Joe's been a business coach for how many years? It's been like
I've been helping entrepreneurs reinvent themselves since 1999.
1999.
Wow. I was like, what, 12? Kidding.
I was 7.
When you were 12, I made $1 million, lost everything, and bounced back, and I got mentored. And
Nice.
Yeah, I was 7 too, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 99, I was only 7.
You're 92?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
I was born in 1961.
Nice. You should
The
have
elder statesman.
should have kids by now, no? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just got to find a wife.
I don't think, has that ever been your
You
focus?
need to marry my mom. You want to marry my mom? She's single.
No, I want to marry a woman that's between 30 and 40.
Why
Oh,
not
my mom's young. She's only
20?
my mom's only like 45, 46.
Oh, really?
But I told her, I'm like, you should marry a white man. And she's like, so scared.
You're like, I know this one business coach.
Yeah.
He's in Vegas right now. Is it because you never wanted a wife, Joe, or is it because that was never a focus? I'm just curious.
Well, you spend the last part of your life trying to figure out how they fucked you up the first part, you know. So
did you have a fiance?
I was supposed to get married. Yeah, we were supposed to get married. This was about 5 years ago, but she decided to go crystal meth on me, so I had to walk away from that.
This was before. Did you know? Was she doing that before you met or after you?
No, I knew her for 10 years. She was a pretty girl, sweetheart, had a lot of good things going for her. And
What did you do to her?
no, I didn't do that. No.
Joe, are you dating now, or are you like not open to dating, or what?
I'm open to dating. It's hard to find a woman that's open to dating.
You don't use those dating apps?
And no, dating apps are no good.
Really?